Hello, my fellow hunters, and hey you! Do you want to be the very best? Would you like to watch your Palico essentially solo an Elder Dragon while you kinda cheer on from the sidelines? And you might be thinking, no, I don't. Why would I want that? Well, that as may be. But we both know you're also thinking, but I do kind of want to see how the hell you're gonna pull this one off. So without further ado, the most powerful Palico. So before we get into this, you may be asking, why? Well, there's actually a few good reasons. Number one, ask not if we should, but if we could. It's a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun to work this set out. Initially inspired because I hunt with someone who every now and then likes to contribute by only using Palico damage and slinger ammo, and the hunts weren't going that slow, so I wonder just how powerful the cat is, and as it turns out, yeah, pretty powerful. It also is really cool when you have a one feint high value investigation and you just want to play it super safe, because this is guaranteed almost. And lastly, you can get a semi-AFK and watch Netflix while you chill farm, and that's sometimes what you want. So to the star of the show, Palico, you want to go and give the best armor you know for the fight, which is Zeno. Yep, that's right, and I'll stop this now because I'm way too white. Weapon-wise then, you simply want the one that counters the monster that you are hunting the most. In my case, it's Teostra, so the Isa Kushalador's weapon is perfect. Then gadget, this is the big one. You want the Meowlatov cocktail. This is from the Elder's Recess Gadget Lacquer, and you essentially finish the Linean Researcher's quest, make friends with them after getting all the other gadgets, and you will have it. You want to get this to level 10, and it will give your cat some serious DPS increase, and some heavy flinch potential too. This also has a double benefit of letting you do something that I imagine not many people perhaps know about or even take advantage of, which I will show you once we get on the hunt. Armor skills. So firstly, a skill that is mandatory and amazing for this is Palico Rally, because it powers up your Palico.
No shit, Sherlock!
Okay, look, it really is noticeable, though. Like, this is a tempered Teostra's supernova. It's a cat! Have you ever set a cat on fire? They don't take that well! The screaming and the Wide range is the other requirement, because you are essentially becoming your Palico's Palico. You're going to heal it, though not much, and you are going to buff it with attack and defense and lots of good stuff. The only way to get level 5 of both of these skills without any jewels, and these are the only two requirements, everything else is just that little extra spice, is by wearing the feline helmet, the Titsu waist, and the Gyros gloves, along with a wide range charm level 3. So this is what I'm working with. You have two basic weapon choices: Sword and Shield for the mobility, using items while it's drawn, a shield in a pinch, and essentially lots of good stuff that we'll get to during the hunt, and I think it's also a lot more fun. Or you can go for a lance with guard up and guard 5 and kind of bitch it out in a corner for much slower but a little bit safer kill times. Now, I have a lot of decorations to help this. All 5 Meowster jewels I'm using, and coupled with a few other extras, I get the wide range because I get to use the Wiggler helmet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So I really like Evade Extender with this, because I'm never sheathing my weapons, so just constantly launching myself around the place, staying super safe at comfortable distances, means I can kind of just run in a circle and spam roll every now and then without even looking at the screen, and kind of stay alive while my Palico does the work. Bombardier for, well, sleep bombing, because eventually he will limp away from your demonic cat, and you can also open the fire with bombs too. Free meal, so you save on materials, and then a bit of speed eating for obvious reasons. So one thing I do love then is once you have 5 rally and 5 wide range, you can just kind of do whatever you feel like you want to. Customize it to be as involved or not involved as you want to be. You could do some crit draw greatsword sniping every now and then. Hell, you could even do some mushroom mancer. It's really flexible past the core skills, and I really love that. Finally then, before you go into glorious battle, there is 2 things to check. You want to bring 10 potions, 10 mega potions. You want your cool drinks if you're going after Teostra. You want your might seeds, your mega demon drug, your element seeds, your mega armor skin, 2 large barrel bombs, and 2 mega barrel bombs. That's your basic Pokemon Palico kit. Then the other thing is your canteen buff. You want Feline Provoker, so the monster spends more time fighting your cat and therefore increasing your DPS and clear time, and then you want Feline Weakener if possible, so the monster has less health. Cool! To the hunt! So here we are on a 4-box, 1 faint tempered Teostra. You want to begin at this camp and immediately head out and go left, because I'm assuming you've already pre-eaten like an efficient hunter, and your objective is to get to the Galajaka's camp, and you should do this on any single player hunt on the resets, because it really is quite helpful, but especially now when we're running a build to essentially just super support allies, because we grab ourselves an extra ally in the form of a Galajaka Knight. This is crucial because this is guaranteed every time. There's no randomness of this happening. Gives you an extra little helper to do damage and gives an extra target for the monster to go after that isn't you wasting, again, damage time. Then you want to head to this area and properly power up your perfect pals. And you do this via an armor skin and demon drug, ideally mega of both. It lasts the entire fight. It really pays dividends. Then you want to make sure that you keep your seed all over them with might and adamant every 3 minutes. Demon Powder gives you a little bit of a boost whenever you think they're going to get some good damage time in, same with Affinity Booster. The best way to open the fight, and the reason I do like sneaking Bombardier in here is, well, whack a couple large barrel bombs in front of his path and have an explosive opening. From this point onwards, you can essentially only do 3 things and get a sub half an hour, I just ran around in circles basically, and the Ted died. Those 3 things are: keep both your companions' health above 50%, drink your potions, wide range will top them up, and they will keep doing damage. As soon as they dip below 50, they'll try and save themselves, they'll go a bit passive, they'll just be less effective, and it's just really annoying, so keep them topped up. Also, keep using the gadget abilities on cooldown, both of them every single time. This might prove quite frustrating, as a lot of the time they like to ignore the bloody whistles for like 7 times before they actually bloody do it, and I don't know what bloody causes it, but it's bloody annoying. Either way, eventually they will properly do it, and that is all good. It's a really appreciable bump in damage. The third thing that you need to do then is every now and again, your cat will be like, "Wait, what was I doing?" Run over to you and stand there like, "Okay, Meowster, I'm ready for what's next." And you're like, "Seriously, dude? Go keep fighting the Teostra." So you have to kind of roll up at a safe time, give him a little bit of a and then leave just to remind your Palico that, you know, you're fighting an Elder Dragon, dude. I don't know why they randomly just come out of combat. I really, really don't, but there you have it. So if you only do those 3 things, you'll still have a fantastic, super safe, easy time of it. But the thing is, we're not here just to watch our Palico fight an Elder Dragon, though I do really like that. And honestly, this is a really fun playstyle. Just roll around, avoid stuff, and watch your cats kill for the thrill. I really like it. But we do want to speed it up a little bit however we can. So keep your buffs up, keep using Crit Booster, and every now and then your cats will flinch him and knock him over, which is safe for you to go get a few extra hits in. There's absolutely no threat of dying, so that's quite comfortable to do. You will also get areas that do have environmental hazards in, such as the crystal pillars that will fall on top of him and do a fair chunk of damage. So grab some stones and you might as well unleash them, right? There's nothing better to be doing outside of running around and rolling. You've also got the fact that you can bring flash pods and knock him out the air a few times. That'll give you a few little extra up bits that are completely safe. Normally when he does his supernova is a fantastic time to do it, but you essentially just choose how involved you want to get. If you're using the lance variation, you just find a nice corner and block everything, very occasionally healing the cats, because sheathing takes ages, so you might want to work quick sheath into there. But that's what I love, right? It's so flexible in the playstyle. Obviously you could just be a god at sword and shield and fight normally, but that sort of defeats the point point of a super safe but as fast as possible way of killing tempered elder dragons. Oh my word. But yeah, normally you'll take about 20 to 25 minutes before he limps away to his lair, terrified of this little pair you have unleashed upon him. And that's when you want to, of course, use your next two large mega barrel bomb pluses. And the cool thing about this gadget is that your Palico will actually add an extra explosive to a sleep bomb to make it even more effective. And this I really do like because it significantly speeds it up and it's super safe and you get to just do a crap ton of damage. It's a lot of fun. And honestly, pick up stones and keep firing them at Teo. Like, it's a tiny amount of damage, but it does kind of help, as you might see in a little bit. But outside of that, you just wait a few minutes and eventually they will get so weak that one of your little to remind the cat that, you know, you're actually fighting will probably finish it off. So essentially, that's the playstyle. Keep your cats as buffed as you can / want, keep them above 50% health, use your gadget abilities, and kind of wait for Teostra to die, and it will. Stay safe, stay at your distance, don't get caught out by a silly move, and you'll be absolutely fine. I did do this while watching a film on my other screen for a complete and, you know, proper test, and I had a few stupid hits because I was looking away, but it was so chill and so easy. Like, it really is a nice way to farm. So I do want to show you an entire run, my best run. Ironically, it happened while I was leveling the gadget, so I didn't even have the full power of it, but this is a 17-minute Teostra, essentially just using my Palicos. So, enjoy! That was a rocking finish, wasn't it? Hey, 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 hey. But no, what I have learned from this little experiment, and I've spent hours watching my Palico kill Teostra now, is that squeezing a bit of Palico boost into your regular builds, not a horrible idea in single player. They really are quite powerful if you kit them out accordingly to the monster you're facing. So I hope you enjoyed this. I realize this is very much a I spent like 8 hours doing this, so you don't have to type video, but I at least wanted it to be a cool little experiment. Let me know if you do like stuff like this. I have quite a few more ideas for silly ways of doing hunts, but until then, one and all, my friends, happy hunting, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.